What's up? What's up? Happy Monday. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? How you feeling? How you feeling? Sorry, I'm a little late. Hey. How you feeling? How was your weekend? How was your week? CC Lindsay, you always be jumping the gun. How you even know I'm pulling cards for people? Wait till, don't put your question yet. You gonna end up retyping it every time. Hey, it's been good. This weekend was really good. It was really good. It was easy. Very grateful. All right, y'all. Let's jump right into it with this tarot reading for the week. And then I'm going to pull oracle cards as well. I feel like we haven't done this. Let's just see what Spirit has for us for this week. My book is open this week too. I have some appointments available for Thursday. So if you want to book a reading with me, click the link in my bio. Conjured by Coco, Conjure X Coco. That is me. All right. Here we go. Spirit of color find you graciously with love and light and for the greater good of all involved. What is it that we need to know this week? What energies do we need to be aware of? What guidance do we need so that we can be prepared for this week with love and light and for the greater good of all of that spirit? I'm already hearing Spirit say, this week you're going to need to be creative. And it feels like creative in different ways. Like, it's not just in the way of like creating art. Like, it feels like you might need to have a different perspective. You're looking for a solution for something. And you might be having a hard time trying to figure out what this solution is. Okay, you might need to be a little creative. You might need to be a little creative. And this kind of, again, this is a general reading. Like, so if it doesn't resonate, you know, leave it for someone else. But it definitely feels like you need a new approach. Or a new approach is in your atmosphere. Maybe you already see this new approach. You already see the new idea. You already are like, I got it. Look at this. Oh, thank you. The Fool and the King of Cups is here. This card jumped out. These two cards jumped out. The Fool and the King of Cups. This might be a week where you might need to kind of go with the flow and allow yourself to kind of loosen up a little bit. Release resistance. Woo. Release resistance. This might be the week where you kind of allow yourself to kind of just ease into certain things versus it being kind of a forceful type of action. Does this make sense? And it still feels very forward. Like, it doesn't feel confusing. It doesn't feel whimsy. It just feels like a new approach. Again, you know, kind of piggyback off of last week, where it's just like you have the new ideas. Ace of Swords, you have these new ideas, and now it's time to put these new ideas into action. But this kind of feels like the way that you're going to take action feels a little different than maybe what you would have done in the past. Does that make sense? Meditation is going to be really important. So if you've been feeling like strongly pulled to meditate, strongly pulled to pray, to be quiet, to be kind of in this kind of intentional solitude, right? Like, this is like, I need a little space right now so I can hear myself. It also kind of feels like you're giving yourself an opportunity to really listen to yourself, to really want to hear what your higher self is saying, what your intuition is saying, what your body is saying. Like, you really want to be able to hear it clearly, as to not get anything confused. Some of you are finally accepting that you cannot go back. You can only go forward. Even if going forward seems like it might be challenging or difficult, annoying. Hey. Like, you still have to keep moving forward. Be careful of reflecting too much on the past. Remember that Mercury, we have to be in the shadow phase of Mercury in retrograde. So remember what that reflection is for, okay? Remember what that rest is for. Remember what that renewal is for, okay? Yeah, this week, you're definitely, if you haven't already made some decisions, you are definitely making some decisions this week. Like, for real. Like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm finished. This is done. This doesn't work anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to play anymore. I want to get off this ride. God bless, but no thanks. God bless, but no thank you. Spirit wants to talk about love. Spirit wants to talk about love. Some of you are recognizing the difference between when you Somebody is recognizing the difference between when you truly love yourself, like when that self-love is on 1,000, when that self-love is like, yo, I ain't never feel like this before, I'm making different choices, I'm making different decisions. Somebody is recognizing the power of true self-love. Like, I love everything about myself. The good, the bad, the ugly, it don't matter. Higher self, lower self, shadow self, younger self, older self, now self. You've been putting in the time and the energy to really understand who you are and really falling in love with you, and it's starting to show, and right, it almost kind of feels like you're having this kind of like mini coming out party or something. It's like, this is who I am, and I'm very proud. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of the person that I'm becoming. It feels like this. It's like you can reckon. You know how people look at you and be like, "Oh my gosh, you're this, you're this, you're this," and you like, "I am." Me? For real? Like, sometimes you don't see it, but what this feels like is like you look in the mirror and you are really proud. Like, you're just really proud of yourself. You're very, very proud. You know that you put the time and the energy and the work in to get to a certain place with yourself and the relationship that you have with yourself. Buying yourself flowers, doing the things, giving yourself the things that you need versus depriving yourself. You know that you need that snack 2 hours after lunch or you get cranky. So instead of you missing out on a snack that you know you need, you got you a little like, I'm about to get up and I'm about to go get my little snack to help me push through my day or whatever. Just giving yourself those small things that actually matter. It matters. You can tell the difference when you do it or when you don't do it. You know, so it feels like this person is recognizing what happens with consistency and what happens when I'm consistently loving on myself, when I'm consistently cherishing myself. We're getting the lovers, the 7 of coins, and temperance, okay? And again, like, even on the flip side of this, even the relationships where you all love each other, but something didn't happen during that goddamn pandemic and y'all didn't break up. Y'all said that y'all were gonna, y'all are committed and y'all love each other and you really want to work on it and you really want to, work on being, not only just being a better person, right? Because we talked about the self-love and the self-care, but also being a better partner. Maybe for a long time when you were in this relationship, you could not hold yourself accountable for your actions. Like, it was just always, this person was the problem, this was the problem, they were the problem, Never thinking about the roles that you played. And it just seems like you have recognized that, and it has allowed you to evolve. It has allowed the relationship to grow. It's allowed the relationship to heal from old wounds. Just by putting that time and that energy in, even the energy of forgiveness, again, healing with temperance. And it's so interesting because this love reading, really, truly the theme is balance. The Justice card is here. It's truly, truly about balance. It's about understanding, giving and receiving, right? Fully, wholly, like, I'm able to give and I'm able to receive, which you might have struggled with in the past in relationships. Relationships being reciprocal and again balanced. I want to see what's on these scales. Page of Pentacles just flew out. Wow. Whoa. Page of Pentacles and... okay, it's just one card. Page of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. Wanting to do something different, needing to do something different, being frustrated around love, being depressed around love, heartbreak, all of these things that you recovered from. We're getting the Strength card. We're getting the Strength card here. Maybe you were a lion. Maybe you was really wildin'. Like, yo, maybe you was really wildin' in these relationships and these connections. Maybe you, maybe not only did you receive pain, but maybe you also caused pain as well. Whether this was intentionally or unintentionally. I'm just listening. Because I'm hearing Spirit say that, you know, it really is about balance. It really is about, you know, giving and receiving, because at some point you weren't able to receive. And even though you desperately wanted to be loved. It's like, I want to be loved. I want to be in a relationship. I want to be in a connection. I want good friendships. I want, you know, you want these things, but it's hard for you to receive what someone is giving to you, even if it's good, even if it's the good shit. Listen, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's hard to be like, you know, I need your help. Thank you. I need assistance with something. I need this type of support. And honestly being able to receive that, even as simple as somebody buying you some flowers or giving you some sort of gift or something, or doing something for you, you know. I got it. You know, it's like, as much as you're saying I got it and all of this, like, oh, ain't nobody there for me. But when somebody was there for you, did you say no thank you? Did you say no, I got it? And this really isn't the season for that. It's a giving and receiving. It's a balance. It's making sure that you're not pouring. It's making sure that you're not pouring from an empty cup. It's making sure that you're not pouring from an empty cup. Come on. You know, so some of you are recognizing that you want to be a better partner. It's like, actually, I don't like how I showed up in this relationship. I don't like how I showed up in the relationship. You should. We've all been there. We've all been there. We've all been there where we started dealing with somebody way before we even needed to even be getting it. Like, why would you even date? Like, why are you even dating? Why are you even on the app? Like, you still in recovery, boo. It's only been a week. We've all had the ones on the back burner. We all, you know, Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, you know, being able to recognize that you want to show up differently. You know, actually, it was me. I'm the one who did not trust you. Like, I'm the one who didn't trust you. And that was some whole other shit. And it had nothing to do with whatever, you know. It's like, I want to be able to trust my partner, right? It's like, I want to be able to, you know, have a healthy attachment style, right? Like, I want to be able to be in a long distance relationship if that's what's needed in this moment. Whatever, like whatever it is. Wanting to just show up differently. Maybe you're having another child and this is a completely different relationship. Maybe you're having another child and you want to parent differently. You want to show up in that relationship between parent and child. You want to show up differently. Okay, so, you know, it just kind of feels very reflective in that way. Some of you recognize that evolution within yourself, and it calls for you to show up differently. Welcome in. If you're just coming in, you haven't missed anything. I'm also going to pull some oracle cards as well. That general reading was really good though. This card really want to come out. And I feel like we've been getting this card, I don't know how many times. Listen, does anybody else feel a breakthrough? Does anybody else feel like that, like, it just kind of feels like a, I don't know. Level up? Yes. A complete shift. It's like a, oh shit, okay, I can't play no more. Like, oh shit, I played. I played. I want it. Here I come. Here I come. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. That's what I'm saying. It feels like you just want to do things differently. And that's really been the theme all month, really, for real. Same theme last week, just doing things a little different. Breaking the chain, breaking that cycle. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening again. Like, this is a creative energy for a reason. It's a creative energy for a reason. What do you want this to look like? How are you going to do this? Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. What's the divine plan? What's the divine plan? I'm hearing spirit say read this card. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Oh, look, flip right to it. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ's consciousness to be woven through all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ's consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. Wow. Literally, we're talking about breaking the chain ancestral patterns and creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Wow. She represented the dutiful soldier, the unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. If you've been seeing some spiders, if Anansi has been coming to visit you, might be some signs there. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part may be to mother their children. One person's part may be, another's may be to gather women in circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. Come on, y'all. We talking about purpose here. The last card, and I think it's so interesting because it shows these kind of light sources, and it says inner temple, devotion, tunnel, tune into the portal of your heart. That's why I said, what did I say earlier during the general reading? Needing some quiet time so that you can listen to yourself, so that you can listen to your heart. You can listen to your mind. You can listen to your higher self. You can listen to your spirit guides. You can listen to your ancestors. I said that earlier. Tune into the portal of your heart. Tune in. Tune in. I want to pull one more. Thank you. Look at that. I just said I want to pull one more, and one just flew out. Just say yes. So whoever needed that confirmation, I don't know. Yes, just say yes. Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. All right, I want to pull some cards for a couple of people. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to book a reading with me, I have some openings on Thursday. Just click the link in my bio. I also still have some openings if you're going to be in Baltimore in June or July, late June, early July. I have some in-person readings available as well. You want me to do the number guess? Okay. All right. Ajan, you want to practice your... Do you want to practice your mind reading abilities? All right. We'll do the pick the number. Let's see. We're going to do 1 through 20, and I already have my number. Yeah. I already have my number. 1 through 20. Closest person wins. Nope. Okay. Going once, going twice before I blurt the answer out. Okay. The answers are in. 100K before March, you were the closest. The number was 13. Robin, it was gonna be you. It was gonna be you. The number is 13. You and then Robin. Those will be the two. Those will be the two today. If you would like to get a carpool, join the after show. Okay, join the after show at patreon.com/conjuredxcoco, conjured by Coco. You can get a carpool too. You could get a carpool too. You could get a carpool too. All right, I'm being silly. Ashley, we not doing that no more. I already showed the people. Sorry. The number was 13. Okay. Oh, okay. 100K before March. I already see your question too. What's up with Tommy? Will I hear from him again, or is he done with me? Why every week somebody done with you? What you be doing to these people? What you be doing? What be happening? Every week somebody, you asking if somebody done with you. I got questions. Es lo que es. Oh, okay. You be doing something. Sorry. I'm just being silly. Okay, let's see. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much bickering. What is the bickering? The five of swords and 2 of cups. What is the bickering? What is the bickering? The little, I don't know if this is like smart remarks or like little petty arguments or something. It just feels like bickering. And I knew that 10 of swords was gonna come out because it feels like that energy. What is it that you really want in relationships? And I think that's something that you might have to start really thinking about for real. Like seriously. Seriously, because it feels like you don't actually like these people, or y'all don't like each other. It's like this person might be in your face for the moment, but y'all don't actually like each other. And it just kind of seems like it gets into these kind of like, I was gonna say, so I don't know if y'all stop talking because of some sort of argument or some sort of debate or some sort of disagreement or something, but that's why. And it almost kind of feels like this kind of like, it feels really petty. Like it feels petty, and it feels like there's somebody that's just like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want this. Because it feels like this is 2 snakes kind of wrapped around each other, where it's like, yeah, I'm attracted to you and you cool, but I don't know if I really want to deal with this. So I don't know whatever happened during the last few conversations that y'all had, however that reaction played out, or that interaction played out, it really did cause damage. It hit a nerve. You know, some people don't tolerate certain things well, and they don't want to deal with certain things. And it kind of feels like this person is, you know, there. Like they didn't want to deal with it, or maybe you didn't want to deal with it. And even this energy of like feeling what's the word? Feeling led on. I'm also getting that energy too, feeling led on, not being clear about what the expectations were, if there were expectations, and maybe there were some expectations that maybe shouldn't have been there. So can we get a clarifier for this Ten of Swords? What is this pain? What is this pain? What is this energy? Yeah, Five of Wands is here with this Ten of Swords. So there was definitely some heated conversations or something. Heated conversations, miscommunication. It wouldn't have worked out. I'm also saying that too. It wouldn't have worked out. So I mean, you could keep asking about this person. I don't know, but it wouldn't have worked out. That's not where you were supposed to be. Anyway, so is transitioning to the bar a good idea? Tomorrow is your first bar shift. What should you expect or look out for? Okay, let's see. Oh, somebody is jamming. What's today? Monday? Is it a holiday? I don't know. So many freaking holidays here. Okay. Let's see, Robin. I just seen that Ten of Pentacles peek out at me. Two of Wands just peeked out at me. Let's see. Graciously with love and light for the greater good of Robin. What does she need to know about working at the bar? At the bar, will it be beneficial? What does she need to expect? I don't know if this is a leadership position, but it definitely feels like lead. Like you're gonna be leading. And even if this isn't a leadership position, it just kind of feels like you're going to be delegating a lot. You're going to be delegating a lot. You're also going to look at these. Look, it almost kind of looks like they're sitting at a bar, too. It looks like they're kind of, do you see that? It looks like they're sitting at a bar. I mean, I know this is their throne, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching, but I see it. You know, so you might even be helping, dropping wisdom, you know, dropping some keys, dropping some gems, helping people, okay, in that way, in that nature. There's the Two of Wands. I told you it was peeking at me, and there it is. Two of Pentacles. They're saying you are going to have to put on a show. You're going to have to put on a show. You're going to have to kind of perform. You're going to have to be your full personality. It really feels like a place where you get to just be yourself, which it seems like you're yourself anyway, but this feels like you really get to be yourself. And you will be making more money. I'm also seeing where you're also going to be networking. Kind of start seeing who's regular. You know what I mean? Having conversations with people. You might miss out on some tips a little bit, but it feels like what you lose in tips, you gain in knowledge. And I know that sounds crazy, right? That sounds like, would you have dinner with Jay-Z or take $1 million, right? Like, but it feels like the conversations that you have, the people that you meet, the things that you hear. No, like it just feels like that's a little bit more value. It's a little bit more valuable because it allows you to immediately incorporate it into your own business and make money. It's just kind of like, okay, yeah, sure, I don't know. maybe you're making like $10 or $20 less in tips. I don't know. I'm just throwing fucking numbers out there. But it's like, what's $10 or $20 less working at the bar if you get some valuable information where you could be making hundreds or thousands of dollars? Like, yeah, for right now, you might be missing out a couple nights or something like that. But it's like, what's a couple nights versus years? You know what I mean? It's just like, damn, I remember. I'll never forget. Like, I'll never forget. I overheard these people at the bar and they was talking this and that, and I applied it to my business, and boom. You know, you just never know. And again, the opportunities. You might be having a conversation with somebody and land yourself a fucking thousands of dollars, a job, an opportunity worth thousands of fucking dollars. Who the fuck cares about fucking $20 or $2 or whatever the fuck somebody might leave you for a tip? You know, so they're saying something about like, so it's really just about being very strategic. And I'm also hearing that this is temporary. This is I can do it, but don't expect it. It's also that, because you do got to get your money. It's also that. It's I can do it if you need it, but don't expect it every day. And I don't know, like, it almost kind of feel like, look, we can do this. Give me Thursday night and Saturday night every other week, and we straight. Like, it's like, if I'm gonna do it, then it has to be worth it. Yeah, like that's it. Like, don't, like, it's like, I can do the bar, but I ain't a bartender. Like, understand. So it just kind of feels like that energy. And like I said, it seems like, you know, the strategy, you know, how you want to tap in, you know, in opportunities to gain resources and information. So, and I'm also hearing too something about a different type of customer service. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, learning a different type of customer service. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Alrighty. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. The after show is going to be starting shortly. Oh my goodness, that was a little tongue-tied. The after show is going to be starting shortly. If you want to join my Patreon at patreon.com/ConjuredXCoco, Conjured by Coco. All right, peace out. Have a good week, everyone.